invocation for all of you.
Heavenly Father, we come to you tonight with gratitude for the beginning of spring and for all of the new opportunities that it brings with it. We thank you for the beautiful weather as well as new projects the city is starting. We pray for your blessings over our community and your guidance in our decisions tonight, that they may benefit all of our residents and visitors. I pray this in Jesus' name. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All aldermen are present. Tonight we get to honor our 7th and 8th grade volleyball teams as Youth of the Month. Due to COVID, I have not been able to honor main groups, but moving forward, we will honor the accomplishments and successes of our youth. If you'd stand when I call your name, please. 7th grade managers Audrey Norris, Taryn Hodson, players Layla Hancock, Carly Whitehead. Keep standing, please. Miley Nation, Josephine Durbin, Molly Smith, Hope Kipsman, Elsie Williamson, McKinley Sibblecamp, Camille Heberling, Grace Rogers, Nora Thomas, Nevaeh Pierce, Gianna Tarr, and Coach Pam DeWert. This is the 7th grade volleyball team who finished the year 26-2. Their 2 losses were to the undefeated 4A state champs Chatham Glenwood. They won the Shelbyville Invitational, the Pana Invitational, also the Pawnee Tournament champions. They were regional champions, also sectional champions. Alderman, let's give the 7th grade team a round of applause. Come up here, and Alderman would like to shake your hands, and I'll present you this certificate.
Oh my goodness. Sorry. Hello. You better get your hands. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, Get out. What are you doing in our row, Ella? Because I'm a 7th grader. I'm not cool enough.
He didn't play yesterday.
Whereas the 2022 7th grade volleyball team has shown perseverance, hard work, dedication, and great coaching, whereas the 2022 7th grade volleyball team had an amazing season, finished with 26 wins and 2 losses, won 3 tournaments, were regional and sectional champions, and now therefore I, Bruce Berry, Mayor of the City of Taylorville, do hereby proclaim April 4th, 2022 as 2022 7th grade volleyball day.
Today's volleyball day. Hey guys, today's volleyball day, by the way. We went to the ward.
Now the 8th grade players and managers would stand as I call your name. Managers Caroline Cole, Madeline Seaton, players Brogan Anderson, Ella Appel, Kiera Brandis, Kirsten Beal, Josie Heberling, Emlyn Mateer, Robin O'Dubison, Carly Owens, Ryan Prince, Ella Reese, Carly Rexrow, Elena Vincent, and coached by Kim Peabody. The 8th grade volleyball team finished the season 28-2. Pana Tournament champions, Shelbyville Tournament champions, regional champions, sectional champions, and 3rd place in the state of Illinois Class 4A. Let's give the 8th grade players a round. This might be a little repetitive, I'm not real original. So whereas the 2022 8th grade volleyball team has shown perseverance, hard work, dedication, and great coaching, and whereas the 2022 8th grade volleyball team had an amazing season, finished with 28 wins and 2 losses, won 2 tournaments, and were regional and sectional champions, finishing 3rd in the state. And now therefore I, Bruce Berry, Mayor of the City of Taylorville, do hereby proclaim April 4th, 2022 as 2022 8th grade volleyball day. Congratulations. Downstairs, all you gotta do is take this elevator down to the basement and there's a pizza party for you. Congratulations.
See no quick. Yeah.
You're coming back for another year.
Thank you.
And then there were 5.
There you go.
Great job.
Gives me anxiety.
Don't forget the camera's still on. Tracy, quit talking.
Motion to approve the omnibus appropriation. Joyce Bowman Bryant, second, Alderman Brown. Roll call.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Motion carries 8-0. Minutes of the regular meeting held March 21st, 2022. Minutes of the Public Facilities Committee meeting held March 24th, 2022. And minutes of the Street and Sewer Committee meeting held March 24th, 2022. Motion to approve the minutes.
So moved.
Alderman Bryant, second. Alderman Olive, questions or comments? Roll call.
Megan Bryan?
Yes.
Larry Bud?
Yes.
Steve Dorsones?
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll?
Yes.
Jim Olive?
Yes.
Crystal Teddy?
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson?
Yes.
Doug Brown?
Yes. Motion carries 8-0. Ordinance, an ordinance to provide for the purchase of a 2022 Komatsu WA320-8 front end loader with equipment and accessories, and authorizing expenditure out of the ARP Funds. Motion by Alderman Wilson, second.
Second.
Alderman Bud, questions or comments? Roll call.
Larry Bud?
Yes.
Steve Dorsones?
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll?
Yes.
Jim Olive?
Yes.
Crystal Teddy?
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson?
Yes.
Doug Brown?
Yes.
Megan Bryan?
Yes.
Mayor Barry?
Yes. Motion carries 9-0.
Mr. Mayor, can I comment just on that ordinance?
Nope.
There's just a couple of things. If you don't already have that, you need to get an email or some written confirmation that Roland Machinery Company is extending its quote through and including May 31 of this year. And then secondly, just a reminder that this needs to be put in the appropriation ordinance for your next fiscal year to make sure you can expend the funds.
Thank you.
We'll call him tomorrow and get that done.
We're going to appropriate the water fund, right?
An ordinance amending 6-4-3-1 and 6-4-1 of the Taylorville City Code, adding no parking on south side of Pleasant Street between Cherokee and Cottage, and adding a stop sign on southeast corner of Pauline and Power Street.
So moved.
Motion by Alderman Bryant, second.
Second.
Alderman Driscoll, questions or comments? Roll call.
Steve Dorsones?
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll?
Yes.
Jim Olive?
Yes.
Crystal Teddy?
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson?
Yes.
Doug Brown?
Yes.
Megan Bryan?
Yes.
Larry Bud?
Yes.
Mayor Barry?
Yes, motion carries 9-0. An ordinance authorizing the sale of personal property owned by the City of Taylorville, Taylorville Fire Department, SCBA's. Motion by
So moved.
Alderman Bryant, second. Alderman Brown, questions or comments? Roll call.
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Jim Olive.
Yes.
Driscoll Teddy.
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Megan Bryant.
Yes.
Larry Bud.
Yes.
Steve Dorsones.
Yes.
Mayor Barry.
Yes, motion carries 9-0. Motion regarding the deputy treasurer office space. We had a quote for, I believe, $10,400, Mr. Olive, is that correct?
$10,489.77.
Would you like to make that in form of a motion?
Yes, I would.
Motion by Alderman Olive, second.
Second.
Alderman Bud, questions or comments? Comment? Alderman
Again,
Skoltedi?
I should have been here Thursday night, but again, I cannot, when we have available office space to move Andy out at the airport and move the deputy treasurer into there, I cannot imagine spending $10,000 of taxpayers' money when it's unneeded. So, that's just my thoughts on the process.
Any other comments or questions?
My
Alderman
comment,
Driscoll?
yeah, my comment is, it shares Chris's sentiment. If we have an office there, if we could move Andy, I don't know why we don't use the space that we have. So I
Alright.
can't see investing money in that either.
Any other comments or questions? Alderman Olive?
That, the office where Andy presently occupies, I've always envisioned that office as being, part of the police department. Because if you've ever been up here when people come in with their complaints and raising Cain and cussing and, you can hear it all the way up to the front door. They need some place to get them out of the corridor. The corridor is no place to listen to somebody else's problems. So, that's my plan, and I'd like to make a couple offices at the Gagnon building next year. I'm gonna put money in the budget for that, and then we can move Andy to the Gagnon building. That room could be donated or designated to the police department. Because an officer can come in from the backside, wouldn't even have to come out into the hall, which makes sense to me.
Alright. Thank you. Any other comments or questions?
I have a comment.
Comment?
We've been talking about the Gagney building since I was elected. So you saying redo that office space and put Andy out there and whatever, that's all good, but it never happens. It's never happened.
We've never had, never put any money into the budget to redo it. I have talked about it, but it just never did have any momentum to go forward. It's being used more now than it ever has because the street department has all their equipment out there. So it is being utilized.
But that's where we talked about putting Mike,
Yes.
not Andy.
Well, there's probably 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, there's at least 3 offices out there. Plus a conference room, there's a ton of room out there.
It's gonna take a ton of money to fix.
No, not really.
Alright, we have a motion and a second. Roll call?
Jim Olive.
Yes.
Driscoll Teddy.
No.
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Megan Bryant.
No,
Larry Bud.
Yes.
Steve Dorsones.
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll.
No.
Motion carries 5-3. Motion to approve the special events permit for Red Blind Little League Parade to be held on April 23rd, 2022 on the Taylorville Square.
so moved.
Motion by Alderman Bryant, second. Alderman Dorsones, questions or comments? Roll call. I guess we could go all in favor.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Motion to set a public hearing and plan commission meeting to review an ordinance adding a new chapter 16 to Title 10 of the Taylorville City Code, special use for adult use cannabis dispensing organization. A special meeting will be held on May 2nd, 2022.
So moved.
Motion by Alderman Bryant, second. Alderman Bud, questions or comments?
I have some comments, Mr. Mayor, if I may.
Go ahead.
Between now and the public hearing that you're going to schedule, I don't know if you have the ordinance in front of you, but there's several blanks that need to be filled in. Namely, I'd be thinking about this, so be prepared to put a number in there. What are you going to have for an application fee? The second thing to consider is, are you going to limit the number of dispensing organizations? So there's a paragraph for that. There's also whether or not you want to have any host on-site consumption of cannabis. Now, that was a paragraph I took out of the model ordinance from IML. I don't know if that's what you want. In addition to having it sold at retail, are you going to allow a, if you will, childcare centers and residential areas and things of that sort. So there's some things to think about before you take a vote at the May meeting.
Okay. So the ordinance meeting is the 21st of this month?
There will be no ordinance.
Pardon?
There won't be ordinance. I'll be out of town unless somebody wants to.
I'll run it.
Okay, but we need to have I think that would be the proper committee to discuss.
Yes, it is.
So
If Megan's willing to run it, that'd
Yeah.
be great, because I'll be out of town.
we'll have the ordinance meeting on the 21st. Will that'll give us time to have all the blanks filled in?
Yes, but you still have to then, I think, you were talking on the agenda, you've got, what we got here, May 2nd, that you gotta publish at least 15 days. It requires a public hearing, so that means you'd have to probably kick the public hearing to your second meeting in May, I would suggest.
Okay. Anybody have a problem with moving the public hearing to the 16th of May?
What time would that be at?
Pardon?
6 o'clock, it'd be at 6 o'clock if I make.
Well, that's, are you talking about like before council?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what was planned for the 2nd, but if we don't fill in the blanks until the 21st, we won't meet the 15-day requirement.
Okay.
So,
Correct.
so I need a new motion to set the public hearing and plan commission meeting for May 16th, 2022. That new motion, Alderman Bryant?
Yes.
And seconded by Alderman Bud. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed?
Nay.
Nay, okay. Motion carries. Motion to accept a quote from a Cut Above Lawn Care for mowing 2022 and 2023 mowing seasons for the sum of $11,790 for both years. Motion, Alderman Bud, second.
Second.
Alderman Driscoll, questions or comments?
I've got a question. At the last meeting, you were gonna talk to Attorney Romano. What was his advice regarding that, since we had no bids?
We had no bids and
Before the deadline?
Attorney Romano said it was okay if we wanted to accept the quote, I believe, right, in our conversation?
No, that's correct. In that motion, you should probably, you didn't get any bids at all, correct?
Correct, in time.
Is
Right,
that right?
right,
So you can accept the quote because they're under the bidding requirement.
right. Roll call.
Chris Teddy,
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson,
Yes.
Doug Brown,
Yes.
Megan Bryant,
Yes.
Larry Bud,
Yes.
Steve Dorsones.
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Jim Oliver.
Yes.
Motion carries 8-0. City attorney update.
4 different matters. I think on March 31st and on April 1st, you received 3 separate emails from me concerning my legal opinion concerning the issues of seasonal employees,
Yes.
the delivery of alcohol by third-party servicers, and on video gaming. So if anyone's got any question about that, we can discuss that further, but I think you all received it. I did hear back from one alderman, but that was all that I heard. The other issue was on Jamal Shahada. We're still waiting a decision by Judge DeLong on the matters that are before him, but I think I just sent you an email today, pleased to report that the 5th District Appellate District agreed with our position on 2 matters. Mr. Shahada had 2 appeals from a decision by the trial court judge in 2021, MR 47. We had asked the appellate court to affirm the trial court's ruling, and in the second instance to dismiss Mr. Shahada's appeal, and that mandate was issued by the 5th District Appellate Court. Mr. Shahada lost on both counts. Any questions?
Thank you.
That concludes my report.
Thank you. Mayoral report. This morning, we held our groundbreaking ceremony on East Main Cross. Thank you to the people that took the time to attend. Tonight, we got to honor our 7th and 8th grade volleyball teams on their great success achieved this year. We will continue honoring our youth and citizens as we go forward. The lake is open. The cemetery looks great. The airport is getting ready for a major upgrade. Our downtown car show was a success, and as we move forward, our issues are to fix our roads and to fix our sidewalks. I call on each alderman to get a list of sidewalks and streets in their wards that need repaired. Ward 1 has $225,000. Ward 2 has $323,000. Ward 3 has $125,000, and Ward 4 has $332,000, and Ward 5 has $220,000. All of this money can and should be used to fix our sidewalks, our curbs and gutters, and our streets. Please get a list of areas in your wards that we can repair. Thank you. Committee reports. Discussions and/or motions to approve, adopt, and/or deny, and/or table, and/or amend, and/or refer to an appropriate committee in whole and part the matters regarding the following subject matters discussed at the committee level. Street and sewer. Alderman Wilson.
Thank you, Mayor. First one is a motion to recommend the City Council to approve spring cleanup day for April 23rd, 2022, from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. or until the dumpsters are full. Make that in form of motion.
Motion by Alderman Wilson, second.
Second.
Alderman Brown. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries.
Next one is a motion to recommend the City Council to accept the bid from CCI Ready Mix for concrete for curbs and guttering, SI mix, at $124 per cubic yard, a 2.5 yard delivery charge of $50. Make that in form of motion.
Motion by Alderman Wilson.
Second.
Second by Alderman Driscoll. Questions or comments? Roll call.
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Megan Bryan.
Yes.
Larry Bud.
Yes.
Steve Dorsones.
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Jim Mullin.
Yes.
Chris Popetti.
Motion carries 8-0.
Next one is a motion to recommend the City Council to accept the bid from CCI Ready Mix for concrete for sidewalks, 6-bag mix at $121 per cubic yard, 2.5 yard delivery charge for $50. Make that in form of motion.
Motion by Alderman Wilson, second.
Second.
Alderman Bryant, questions or comments? Roll call.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Megan Bryan.
Yes.
Larry Bud.
Yes.
Steve Dorsones.
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Jim Mullin.
Yes.
Chris Popetti.
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Motion carries 8-0.
Next one is motion to recommend the City Council accept the bid from RV Peters for sidewalk replacement at a cost of $4.90 per square foot. Make that in form of motion.
Motion by
Second.
Alderman Wilson, second by Alderman Olive. Questions or comments? Roll call.
Megan Bryan.
Yes.
Larry Bud.
Yes.
Steve Dorsones.
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Jim Mullin.
Yes.
Chris Popetti.
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Doug Brown.
Yes. Motion carries 8-0.
Next one is the motion to recommend the City Council to accept the bid from Phil Tullis Excavating Incorporated for curb and guttering at a cost of $28.85 per linear foot. Make that in form of motion.
Motion by Alderman Wilson, second.
Second.
Alderman Olive, questions or comments? Roll call.
Larry Bud.
Yes.
Steve Dorsones.
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Jim Mullin.
Yes.
Chris Popetti.
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Megan Bryan.
Yes.
Motion carries 8-0.
Last one is a motion to recommend that the City Council to accept the bid from Christian County Farmer Supply Company for fuel at a cost of $4.47 for summer on-road biodiesel, $4.53 for winter on-road biodiesel, $4.01 for summer off-road biodiesel, $4.07 for winter off-road biodiesel, and $3.71 for regular unleaded. Make that in form of motion.
Motion by Alderman Wilson, second. Alderman Driscoll, questions or comments? Roll call.
Steve Dorsones.
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Jim Mullin.
Yes.
Chris Popetti.
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Megan Bryan.
Yes.
Larry Bud.
Yes.
Motion carries 8-0. Motion to approve and/or ratify payment of bills, $187,327.61.
So moved.
Motion by Alderman Bud, second. Alderman Bryant, questions or comments? Comment, Alderman Bud.
Electric, $2,952.71. Garbage, $1,928. Phone, $1,941.18. Blue Cross Blue Shield for dental, $3,803.30. Ron's, Walmart and Farm and Home, $1,496.12. Illinois Public Risk for May, $17,314. Ford and Harrison, the labor attorney, $22,644. Meyer, Austin Romano, $4,313. Downtown Taylorville.org, $2,081.94. Computer Tech, $4,414.05. City Directory, $1,160. RP Lumber, $2,643.81. Altor for $7,492.69.
LS Industries for batteries, $1,124. WW Granger, $2,037.74. Lehigh Hanson Rock, $4,048.52. SCBA's, $1,130. Police Department Celebrite for an annual contract, $4,300. LETAC annual membership, $1,440. Kurtos, $3,856. Street Department contractors concrete, $1,708. Decker Supply, $1,219.09. Ricky Peters, $5,400. MFT Compass Materials for 101 tons of salt, $7,889.95. Sewer Department Vanavetter Engineering, $15,557.40. INCO, $1,153.54. Water Department Chemicals, $7,205.56. Midwest Meters, $1,265.50. Handling Systems for a hoist inspection, $1,000. Schulte Supply, $1,130. Cemetery United Capital Funding for summer help, $1,411.20. And the Airport Aero Energy for jet fuel was $33,742.11. For these total up to $179,03.41.
Thank you. Roll call.
Kathy Driscoll. Yes. Jim Olive.
Yes.
Chris Popetti.
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Megan Bryan.
Yes.
Larry Bud.
Yes.
Steve Dorsones.
Yes.
Motion carries 8-0. First subparagraph G of 5 ILCS 120/2.06. This portion of the city council meeting is reserved for any person wishing to address the council on any relevant subject matters concerning the city. The Illinois Open Meeting Act 5 ILCS 120/1 mandates no action shall be taken on subject matters not listed on the agenda, but the council may direct staff to address the topic or refer the subject matter to a future council and/or committee meeting. If anyone wishes to address the council, please provide your name and address, limit your comments or presentation to 3 minutes, and avoid repetitious comments. Anyone out there like to speak to the council? Seeing none, anybody, Alderman, got anything to say? Motion for adjournment? Alderman Driscoll, second. Alderman Wilson, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. We are adjourned. Thank you.